Alright, we're back.
We're back.
Part 3. Ramses
Oh,
is
you
second
didn't take that long of a break, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to make it a joke to have like a real short break last time, but you just did it right in.
Well, it's not like about making. It's not about taking a break. It's just about like splitting up the video. So.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Like for the viewer, it might be a long time because they might like watch part 1 and not come back to part 2 for like another day or something, or like another hour or two. And for them, time has passed, but for us, it is like constant, or it is not. So it's like whatever. Or it's like an independent variable where it's like for us it's like whatever, we're just sitting there talking.
Are you going
but for
into
them it's like, oh man, that
Are you going into some quantum physics?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Time is different for the viewer
the use
than it is
of
for us.
Okay, that wasn't quantum physics because it's just like like that's like very basic.
That's like if you travel the speed of light.
I completely disagree. Like I think that's just very basic math of like you have variables in like in experiment or whatever. So it's like in our experiment, it's like the constant would be time, but like for the viewer, if they're part of the experiment, there'd be like the isn't the control thingy? Isn't like
almost like if you travel at the speed of light and someone doesn't travel at the speed of light, then you'll age differently than the person who isn't traveling. Right, that's what you're talking about.
That's not what I'm talking about, but that's kind of on that level, kind of, sort of, maybe. Because I was just talking about like if they're watching the video, but they watch it at different like times, it's the same intervals of time.
That sounds just like quantum physics.
Broken up. Just like broken up to where we're us sitting here recording. It's like however long we're gonna sit here and record in like one contiguous piece of time, but for the viewer, it's gonna be broken up into multiple pieces of that chunk.
Like it's a string?
Yeah, like it's a string. But I don't usually carry chunks of string around with me. I would think of like, what's a better analogy? String works, but I guess like a Slim Jim. A Slim Jim, it's like you had like you eat a chunk breakfast, lunch comes around, you eat a chunk, and then dinner, you eat the rest of it, and then that's the whole Slim Jim. But you didn't eat it all at once. I mean, yeah, the viewer can like watch all the videos of like one after the other, but it's not like one after the other, or like if they just devoured the whole Slim Jim all at once. There we go.
So do we have Slim Jim as a sponsor for our?
No, we don't. We don't have any sponsors.
Any sponsors?
No.
What are we doing this for?
Fun.
Oh, okay. I was just making a joke.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just a little joke.
Well, I have all the sticks in all the world up my butt, so...
You have what?
All the sticks in all the world up my butt, so it's like I can't really take a joke.
All the what?
All the sticks in all the world up my butt, so I can't take a joke. Not like literally.
Oh. That's gross.
Figuratively, not literally, because that'd be painful and like deadly.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, so moving on.
Did I do it wrong?
It is 8:19.
So this is a three. So we have like three podcasts that are 20 minutes long.
They're not podcasts.
Sorry.
And it's 30 minutes long so far.
Oh,
well, like the last one was like 31 minutes or something, but it's like whatever, dude. It's like 30 minutes, so whatever.
Oh, 30 instead of 20. 30 minutes instead of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say there's like a hockey match on them. Hockey match,
So it's like hockey match between us or just the podcast?
Just in general, the time period. It's
okay.
Just like
Yeah,
3 minutes, 3 periods that are about 20 minutes. Penalty box and everything.
Oh man.
Jeez.
I forgot while we were doing this that I had this video in the background that I need to render, but whatever. I need to edit it anyway, so it's like I'll just do that after.
You got something else you need to do?
No, it's cool. I'll do it later.
You got something else you need to do instead of this?
Well, it's not instead of this. It's just I can't do it with the headphones on because there's going to be audio that's coming through here and it's disrupting. So it's like whatever. I'll just do it later. so it's cool.
2K14.
But yeah, if like anybody's wondering on the video like why I'm holding my chin and like looking forward, I'm browsing the internet, so that's what I'm.
That's like you're thinking.
Yeah. Because I'm reading stuff and looking at stuff, so it's like you're wondering like what I'm doing while I'm looking forward. Sometimes I'm looking over here to like see what Ramses is playing, but then usually I'm looking at the my monitor to see like what's on the internet and read it and stuff.
You think that I'm not the thinker first?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Someone might ask in the comments like, "What were you doing when you were holding your chin?" or "What were you doing when you're looking forward?" Blah blah blah.
Trial.
Well, to me, holding your chin is doing something already.
Trial.
So if they ask you, that's a very silly question,
Trial.
What are you doing when you're holding your chin? I was holding my chin, What were you doing when I was holding my chin?
Trial.
Right? Come on now. Just have a little bit of sense. Just a bit. Just one shred of it. Gonna make this work. Or maybe we're not gonna have any sense.
Trial.
So yeah, there's a lot of dead air right now.
A lot of what?
Dead air.
Trial.
That's like that's what you say when like there's like nobody's talking. There's like dead air. It's just silent.
Thank you.
Trial.
I was trying to think about this game that I'm playing and how I can win.
Trial.
Have you seen this A Light That Never Comes Linkin Park thing?
The what?
This A Light That Never Comes Linkin Park
Trial.
thing?
No, what is it?
It's basically they what's the word when two
Trial.
they collaborated with some electronic music dude and like made a song. There's also like some game for it or something, but it's like it's weird. It's just like one song, but they like made a whole big deal about it. So it sucks because you can only get it on iTunes now, and I want to get it on Amazon because I don't use iTunes, so I'm kind of disappointed that I can't buy it yet. So I can stream it, but I can't listen to it. So
Trial.
So I'm just waiting until I can get it from somewhere outside of iTunes because I don't use iTunes.
So should we shut down the podcast now?
No. Well, do you want to? Because we can. I'm just saying.
We don't have to.
And also, it's a vlog, not a podcast. So
a what?
It's a vlog, not a podcast. Because like vlog is video, which is what this is, and it's not audio.
I don't like saying that word.
Vlog.
Yeah.
Trial.
So you like saying video log instead?
I'm gonna say podcast with a visual element.
What?
Podcast with a visual element.
Oh, okay.
So which of these? Choose one of these things.
Trial.
Why am I choosing? You're the one playing.
I don't. I've done it too much, and it doesn't matter to me. The pink one or the yellow one?
I say yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trial.
I don't want to go back to that thing where it's like I chose the wrong door or whatever.
Alright, so I think what we should do now is like talk about your
Trial.
whole like your exodus from gaming and like
Me?
yeah. Because like we didn't touch upon that in the beginning. It's like just like I played Final Fantasy and I played some MMOs, but besides that,
I have an exodus from gaming.
I mean, you haven't really played much, have you? Besides Final Fantasy 12 lately? Because like you said like earlier, it's like you don't have any consoles. So what do you play when you don't play Final Fantasy 12?
I play computer emulator.
Ah, okay. Is it like everything that's like? Is it like all like stuff that's like pre-1999?
Trial.
Yeah, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
Ah, I see.
And I played Lost Vikings 1 and 2 and Lemmings.
Lemmings?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Trial.
Save the Lemmings. And I have what's it called? Mutant League Football.
Oh yeah.
The classics,
Do you know what Kickstarter is?
What?
Do you know what Kickstarter is?
Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Trial.
No.
Okay, well basically it's like a thing that people can go onto and like have people fund their projects, And so, like, the person that created Mean League Football had, like, this project on there. I think it just went up.
Trial.
And, like, he's like, you know, I'm going to make a new one if we can raise enough funds to do this. So that's a thing that might be happening soon, maybe.
That's something I should do?
Trial.
No, I'm just, hold on, let me look it up. It's basically, like, it's like a site where people, like, put stuff on there to, like, make, and then they get funds from the public because they don't have enough money to, like, fund it themselves, which is why it's called Kickstarter, because it's just, like, you know, it's basically just, like, a fundraising site where for people, like, to get their projects funded. So let me try to find it real quick.
Trial.
Sounds good. And I can also just say, you know, just to click the appears that TKKNMSTR has made the right choice in order for the progressing through financial 12.
Trial.
Here we go. Let me think of a case. There we go. Let's see how much it is. It is for
Trial.
wow, 750,000 is the kicker goal.
It's a fundraising thing?
Yeah, right now there's been $53,000 pledged, and there are 700
Trial.
backers, and there are 21 days to go to
What do they what do they do with the money?
So let's see. Hold on. You have to scroll through the bottom to see what they're gonna do. But basically, they're making this
Trial.
game, the new version of Mean League Football, and then if it gets
Trial.
completely funded, they'll make that like that. But then like there's usually like stretch goals of like if there is even more of like what they're gonna add onto it. So right now they have like here are the
Trial.
character types. You have mutants, monsters, undead, humanoids, battlebots, and enforcers. Offense, defense, blah blah blah, playing field, scoring. Ooh, experience and RPG elements.
Trial.
It's just a updated version of a...
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Like
just
they
like
wanna-
a graphically updated version.
better graphics.
Well, it's probably gonna play differently. 'Cause it
Trial.
looks like from the screenshot, it looks like a side view and not a top-down view, like right there. See, this is like how it's
What
gonna.
console are you?
Let's see.
Trial.
Let me go scroll down here,
Trial.
because I've not read this yet.
Trial.
Okay, so there's gonna be a digital PC and Steam version of the game. I don't think there's gonna be consoles until they make
Trial.
stretch goals. Oh wait, hold on. It's gonna be on 360 and PS3 as well. So it's gonna be like a digital
Trial.
game. Like you can download it from the store on PS3 and 360.
That's cool.
I don't. Man,
Trial.
right, I'm trying to like scroll down to like see what their stretch goals are, if there's anything beyond that. But I'm just looking at their Kickstarter rewards.
Trial.
Oh, so basically, also the thing about Kickstarter is like when you fund it, like the money that you put in, you actually get something out of it. Like basically, like this right here is basically like the
Trial.
$200 tier of like, if you, hold on, yeah, like if you gave them like $200 to like the Kickstarter,
Trial.
they would give you whatever the all digital tier is that's above this. I haven't read yet. And then like the
Trial.
two other creators would like sign a poster for you, and you get a bunch of other Kickstarter crap that's below this one. That's under the $200 tier.
Trial.
Wow, there's a $5,000 tier. That's crazy. $8,500 tier, $10,000 tier. Oh, stretch goals. There we go.
Trial.
Oh, okay. So it looks like they're going to the aim for platforms that are
Trial.
360, PS3, iOS, and Android. Let's see. I guess PC as well, because they said Steam above. So
Trial.
actually, there's probably a about thingy I can click
Trial.
on to like just to read the summary of what Kickstarter is. Unless you still
Trial.
or unless you're like not confused anymore. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was like having you talk about the whole game Exodus thing. That's what I was talking
Trial.
about. Earlier. Yeah, that's the Kickstarter of the Me and Link football thing.
Trial.
On here.
That's fun.
I guess I'll play the video real quick so we can see if they show any gameplay.
Trial.
I'll mute it so I don't have any audio. But yeah, I think like one of the dudes is like the creator of the game from like back in the day. So.
Of the original game?
Yeah. I think there's like a new one in like over 20 years or something. So. He's like, oh, let me make a new one.
Trial.
I don't know if these in
Trial.
this video. Well, whatever. Moving on. What were we talking about before we moved on to the Kickstarter thing?
Oh, I don't know. You
Trial.
said I had a... I don't remember the word you used. A boycott of gaming or something?
Say what?
You said I had like a boycott of gaming.
I didn't say that.
I know, I don't think
Oh,
you
I said you were like had like a game exodus because you had played so many games so long.
Exodus, yeah. You know, I have video game addiction, so what I do, you know.
Oh, you do?
No, I don't know, I'm just kidding. I mean, does video game addiction actually exist? I mean, is that real?
Trial.
Actually, there was there's actually today there was a report by the University of Michigan. Let me find it about pathological game disorder or something. It was in.
Pathological game disorder.
Let me find it. It was either yesterday. I
Trial.
haven't looked at it lately, so it might have been yesterday. I remember reading it on here. Hold on, let me find it.
Trial.
It's not like a chemical you take in when you play video games.
Well, there's dopamine that like releases in your brain though.
There's what?
Dopamine or like
Trial.
like there's like certain like okay like not like an external drug, but like the pleasure centers in your brain are like triggering.
Yeah, you can't connect that to video games though, because video game is. I mean, you inject that. It's not injecting into yourself.
Where is it?
Trial.
Where is it? Seriously.
This is from is the Wolverines.
Yeah.
Trial.
Actually, it was Missouri, not Michigan.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know what they're talking about.
Trial.
You know, that's like a point to make. You know, how can you know, that's really the first thing you should say about video game addiction when if you try to talk about that word. You know, it's not like heroin or smoking. It's not like nicotine. Something that you know, actually something that goes on in your brain differently when you're playing video game.
Trial.
Okay, there's something on here somewhere. Video. Where is it?
Trial.
Hold on. Man, I know I read this.
Trial.
I know I read this like recently. I don't know why. Oh, I'll look at my history. It should be. What the? Yeah. Michigan.
Trial.
But yeah, I saw this other documentary about like the weird people that play
Trial.
online stuff. It's called on Netflix. Like the one I showed you the other day. It was this one right here. It's weird that it's not like a game per se. It's just like this thing called Second Life where these people go in.
Trial.
Second Life is like one of my things I hate, and like it's because it's not technically a video game, so it's but like there's a lot of PR people that like really drink the Kool-Aid of like, oh, Second Life, it's so it's like I guess I'm a nerd because it's just like yeah, whatever, it was stupid. But like it was this Life 2.0 documentary, and then like it was just like this dude. Okay, well not this dude, but like this documentary person dude who like follows these people that are like playing or not playing, but using Second Life, and like how it affects their life and stuff. So it was interesting.
Trial.
Using Second Life?
Yeah, because it's not a game, so you can't say playing because it's not a game.
I think people are trying to go to war against video gamers.
Trial.
And, what makes you say that?
What?
What makes you say that?
Well, I don't know. We wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't.
Trial.
Because we wouldn't create we wouldn't ourselves like create the term video game addiction, and all the stuff they say. Like we wouldn't do this. We wouldn't do that ourselves.
Trial.
You know. we wouldn't really start that, like, it's create a taboo about playing video game or saying video games are antisocial or something like that. We wouldn't start that ourselves. That's from the outside.
Oh, I put Michigan. That's probably why it was messed up on the Google search. Ah, here we go.
Trial.
Study to identify risks for problematic video game usage. Okay, I'm going to try something. I should be able to give you the audio here, and then I can play the video, and then you should be able to hear it. So let's see if I can do that.
Trial.
Since there's two USB headsets plugged into the thingy right now. Let's see, speakers, and I'll just change it to,
Trial.
let's see. Oh, what the
Trial.
How can I change it to something else? That's not the turtle page. Oh, it should be on here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Set as default.
Trial.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me see if you can hear it first.
Trial.
Oh, wait, yeah. Let me see that black thingy. Let me see that real quick. I'm gonna like turn up the volume, see if you can hear.
Trial.
Okay, it should be. Okay, now tell me if you like to turn it up or turn it down. If it's just fine.
That's fine.
All right, now I'm gonna play this video and
Trial.
listen to it.
You.
What are you gonna say? Okay. See, I wish there was like a way that like I probably could like look this up. There should be a way like I can get audio into like both headsets.
I can't hear you.
Ramses just said he could. Well, you probably heard that. Like Ramses said he couldn't hear me. I was trying to talk to him, but yeah.
What?
I didn't say anything about you. I was just saying. I was repeating what you said, but you can't hear me, so it doesn't matter.
Trial.
I turned it off.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh well, I said that I was repeating what you said, but you couldn't hear me, so it didn't matter.
Trial.
I mean, how if I listen to this, I won't talk. So how am I supposed to?
Okay, never mind then.
So do the
I'll watch it.
broadcast.
I'll watch it later.
Trial.
Do.
I mean, they're not. It could be. I mean, I've already heard the stuff they're gonna say.
Trial.
Yeah, I'm wondering, if you can have multiple audio inputs, you should be able to have multiple audio outputs. So.
I mean, you can't set it up where your microphone like goes like I hear your
Trial.
microphone in mine.
Actually, I can do that.
That would be a lot easier.
All right, let me.
Maybe we don't have to interrupt ourselves now, but if we do this again, something to consider.
Trial.
Yeah, it's like not trying to do it like midway through a video.
Right, just keep it going with at the viewers at home, everybody,
Trial.
listening in. Right.
Yeah, I completely forgot what we were talking about. So yeah. Oh, I need to turn the audio back onto my headset so I can hear. That's what I need to do.
As we near the end of Final Fantasy 12.
Trial.
That's the wrong button.
Trial.
Okay, so like, I guess the question would be like, what is the like most modern game outside of Final Fantasy 12 that you've, or like, is there like another game that is like more modern than Final Fantasy 12 that you've like either played or finished?
Oh. I don't know. I go to the arcade.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Town West.
Oh man, see, I didn't like even know Town West had an arcade until I went there like a couple days ago, and like a couple weeks ago they were period GTA 5 and like I saw they had an arcade and I was like, oh man, but then I like looked at like what they had and I was like, not really.
Yeah, kind of. It's a little weak.
Yeah.
Trial.
Like, their selection is lacking, so I was like, that's okay. I was about to like go there and spend some money. I was like, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, it's kind of like the only real arcade we have in town now is like it's not Sports World. What's it called now? All Star Sports.
All Star Sports.
Yeah, that's like the biggest one, and that sort of has a bunch of like, kid stuff in it. Cause and that's probably the most modern game I played. Cause they have like the most recent Time Crisis.
Yeah.
Time Crisis 4 or something.
Yeah.
Trial.
And they have this part where there's like a flashlight on the gun.
Is that the one with bullet time?
With what?
Trial.
Is that the one with bullet time? Or I'm thinking of time. No, there's another time game with shooting. That's like Virtual Cop. That's it. I was thinking of Virtual Cop 4. Never mind.
Trial.
I played that one. I go back and play that a lot. I defeated the easy part on that one. The easy difficulty.
Wait. Was it Virtual Cop 4 or just Virtual Cop?
Just Virtual Cop, and it's like a shooting game.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I played it.
Because like Virtual Cop 4 is cool 'cause there's like a bullet time button, or like not, it's not like a button, it's like a pedal where like Time Crisis has the pedal thingy, so you can like push it and it like slows down time and you like shoot all these dudes. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Do you have any fighting games?
Trial.
No, I mean Mortal Kombat.
Which one?
The first one.
The first one?
Well, I don't have a job, Chris. What am I supposed to do?
No, I mean, no, I'm saying like, is that the arcade?
Oh, the arcade?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought you were talking about.
You're saying Mortal Kombat? What is like the most recent game?
Trial.
No, I was talking about on my computer. No, fighting games at Town West.
Yeah. Or at All-Star Sports.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't have any at Town West because as I walked in by, I was like, oh, no Street Fighter. So I would have played Street Fighter if they had it, but they didn't. But then it's like, I don't need to play because I can play it here.
Trial.
So. But it's just like the feel of the arcade is completely different. So.
Yeah, they got obsessed with those things. Those games like that snowboarding game, where it seems like you're actually snowboarding and you stand like actually, you know what I'm talking about, and you stand like on a snowboard or whatever.
Yeah, like the Pro Skater one.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but
that they're like simi type games like that.
Yeah.
Arcades are dead anyway.
Trial.
So they like the fact that we have any. Get cabinets there.
Trial. Trial.
Yeah, right now Ramses is watching the cutscene, so yeah, stuff's happening in Final Fantasy 12. Stuff's going down.
We're near the end.
We're near the end.
Near the end. This is like the second class.
I'm trying to divert my eyes so I don't get anything spoiled.
Trying to avert your eyes? Why? You don't want to see the ending?
Yeah.
Trial.
I'm just not looking, but I will like shield my eyes.
Trial.
You know, you could do it like the Shakespeare thing where they say the end at the beginning, you know, and then it's like, how did the end happen? But
Trial.
your choice.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. So like besides, so it was Time Crisis
Trial.
4 and Mortal Kombat. Was your answers?
Yeah, but Mortal Kombat was a irrelevant kind of
Oh, okay.
answer.
Interesting.
Trial.
One time I tried to, I went there. They had like at Town West. They had some Time Crisis game, probably like 2 or something, and I tried to play it and it was broken.
Trial.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Trial.
Let's see, how far are we in the key? Oh, we're almost 30 minutes again, so.
Almost 30 minutes. That's
Trial.
28, 6, yeah.
Trial.
So you have anything to say about political situation in America and the world, you know, today?
That is a very large question, but world not so much 'cause I haven't really been following the stuff outside the U.S. I know like Merkel just got reelected, and that in like I think it was Australia, the Conservatives like won Parliament or something, but I don't really like international politics. Don't usually like play too much into like what happens here, so I don't really like follow it too much. I do like when it's on the news or when it's covered, I do like watch it. So that's like why I knew about like the whole Merkel thing and like the Australia thing. But it's like whatever. And so like it's like whatever internationally as far as like you know the stable politics. I mean like outside like countries that are in like upheaval like Egypt and Syria and stuff like that's usually like, at the forefront of like international stuff. But it's like as far as that goes, that's like crazy like how like what happened in Egypt, and then you know it's kind of like I don't know that the whole like uprisings in the Middle East of like, you know deposing. It's really interesting to me because like you would think going like during like I'd say like these latter years of like Obama's presidency when like you have like the despots in the like the Middle East, it seems like they're falling one by one. You'd think that would like make a more like stable situation because it's like like Gaddafi dead, Hussein dead, Bin Laden dead,
Trial.
Mubarak thrown out, the Iranian dude, leader dude, I forgot his name, dead.
Trial.
Didn't Castro dead? Chavez did. Is Chavez still in power?
I'm not sure.
I think he might have died. I'm not sure. Cause like it's like all these like dudes that were like despots and like just dictators in like unstable regions of the world. They like died, and then like in the aftermath of that, instead of it becoming like more stable, you saw like the it was like really weird like to see like, you know, it was like an interesting like situation, like a scenario of like you could see like if that was like ever happened again, to like the realities of the situation are that like things don't become more stable, it just like creates a power vacuum, and then it just like, you know, just becomes even more unstable as people vie for control of that towards like, you know, and then also it like incited like other, like as the uprisings were happening in like Tunisia and Libya and like stuff like that, you had, you know, even more people in the region becoming more what's the word for that, more bold, as like far as like Iran, how there was like a situation where like they were trying to like a bit like overthrow their government, and then you have like the whole thing spilling over into like Egypt and Syria. So it's pretty crazy. That's what I have to say about like the international thing. As far as like the like domestic stuff, it's just man. It's like I'm an independent, so it's like whatever, dude. Like the two-party system, it's like it's there, but like the way it works now is just like, I think it's like, even though there is no transparency, you can clearly see that there's like the political machine that exists. You can just like see it at work every like election cycle, and it's kind of like, to me, it's very, I'm trying to think of an adjective. I don't know, I guess it's just like disgusting to like to see it at work and in play, and like how it just goes to work and have like the special entrants like trying to like get what they want, and you have like the constituents of the people in Congress are like not, you know, are like kind of suffering because like their policymakers and their diplomats are not working for them to like create policies that would be like effective for them and stuff. So that's like, it's just annoying to me, like the whole situation in the US. It's like it's annoying, and it's like I don't like it. It's like I feel like I can't really do anything about it. That's like the opposite of like what you should feel in democracy. So it's like yeah, I still vote and everything.
That's a good point.
It's just very like
like
annoying.
You should feel like you can express your so you do have choices.
Yeah. It's like I don't trust either party like with control of like anything in like any of the legislatures. So it's like I'd rather just, it's like to me it's like like what I don't like is it seems like it's too much of the let's argue about what the issue is instead of coming to a consensus about the ideas that we have to solve the issue at hand. And there's not enough of that. It's just like, you know, us on the left or right, us on the right or right, you know, we're going to be at odds all the time and like not have anything cohesive to like come together to a consensus and just be at odds and like just go at it every day and work together to get solutions and solve problems like it should be. And there's a fly in here. I don't know how it got in, so that's whatever. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole political situation on the planet right now.
Thought provoking.
It's like I wish. Well, I'm sure over time it will stabilize in the Middle East. It's like it's interesting how it hasn't, even though there's like so many dictators and whatnot being thrown out of power, and then domestically it's just a mockery of the system that we have. It's not working, and it'd be nice if the people in power, or the people that have been elected by their constituents, not in power. That's not what we have. Because like when you're in there, you're not in there for life. So it's like we need to just like get them all out and like vote them all out, and then, you know, have some nice sea change. Or like just get people in there like want to fix things and not just be like, oh, I'm gonna blame the other side, or just constantly fight with the other side and not come to a consensus or try to work together, which is what you're supposed to do in a democracy, and like have a consensus, work together and fix things. So yeah, which is I have more to say, but I'll leave it at that. Oh, not more, but just like as an example, just look at the freaking, you know, we're not going to pass the budget because we want to try to stop Obamacare from passing, to just create more more conflict as opposed to working alongside our colleagues and then coming up with either compromises or just better ideas that solve the problem better. And then but we don't do that. We're just gonna argue all the time. But yeah, I hate the political machine. It's so annoying. But yeah, we're at like 35 minutes, so I will stop it here. And we'll come back with part 4 with Ramses II and TKKNMSTR.
Is it part 4?
Well, do you want to do part 4? We can stop it here.
It's just cutting out.
Alright, so this is it for Ramses II and TKKNMSTR, part 3 of Ramses II and TKKNMSTR, unless I come up with a better name.
That's it.
So feel free to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, or not, whatever. And until you see or hear from us again,